What is good, Straw Hat Crew, and welcome back to the channel. Today, you already know, we got a banger. Let's jump straight into it. Alrighty, and for today, we got Logan Paul's wife is abusing him. So I was looking at this and I was like, bro, what the fuck? I came across and I was like, I gotta watch this. What do you mean Logan Paul's wife is abusing him? So let's go ahead and jump straight into it, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like there is trouble in paradise for Logan Paul and his wife, Nina Agdal, as posted by Feared Buck on Twitter, saying Logan Paul and his wife, Nina Agdal, were caught on camera arguing in Paris, which almost led to Logan Paul stumbling. So, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the wife, as you can see, because I'm gonna run this back. This particular clip right now is going viral and is making its rounds around the internet because, you know, for a long time, especially people like Dylan Dennis, they've been speculating that.
She hit the nigga with a hush, 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 hush. Got out the car like, let's get my shit rocked. Let's get to this restaurant, bro. Get some good food in.
Nina Agdal and Logan Paul were going to be getting divorced. You know, they're married and everything. They're a young couple, but it seems like the marriage was forced. And as you can see, Logan Paul's entering the vehicle now, but for some reason, his wife, in case some of you did not catch it, I'm going to go back and check the frame. You could see that she's grabbing on. She's holding on to his leg for some reason. Like she actually wanted to trip him. You could see her in the vehicle in this luxury van, right? I don't know. She looks angry. She looks kind of upset. But as he's walking outside, you could see she intentionally goes to trip him, right, with her boots. Actually, you can see she literally and strategically, as he's entering out the vehicle, puts her legs around his legs to try and trip him, and he catches wind of that, and this is what he does. You know, he forces his leg out the way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in an argument and your significant other is entering out a vehicle, never do this. They could actually get injured, and you know, it just makes you look like an asshole, right? I don't know why you're doing that. I'm not entirely sure why she thought that was cute. Like, imagine.
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what the fuck that was about. That shit would actually make me. I'd just be like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? That shit would just piss me off. Like, that shit would literally just make me mad. Cause it's just like, why? That's not like, what the
if
fuck?
the roles were reversed, Logan Paul, you know, it would negatively impact his PR. But since Nina Agdal is Nina Agdal, and I don't know what she does specifically. Listen, I don't know what her accolades are or what her achievements are aside from literally being married to Logan Paul. If you guys can catch me up on her, I'm not doing any research. That's a waste of time for me. But feel free to air whatever she does down below in the comment section. You know, I'm aware, you know, she kind of reached peak popularity when literally everybody in the baby mamas was talking about her about a year or two ago before, you know, late Logan Paul got married to her. You know, I suppose kind of covering her dozens of.
I don't remember that. I literally, the first time I seen this girl and the last time I seen this girl was when Logan married her. That was the last time I've seen anything about Logan too, for that matter. I mean, I haven't seen anything about Logan since then either. It's just been a Jake show for the most part with all his boxing bullshit he's got going on.
Of romantic interactions with, you know, a whole slew of men. Listen, yes, I did cover the story back then, and, you know, I made multiple videos about it, you know, kind of, you know, looking over everything. Now, in the future, looking back at it, I wish I hadn't, because it's really none of my business. I really don't care. It's not like she's my girlfriend, my wife, or the mother of my children. I honestly, in this day and age, couldn't give less what she did in her own past. But now the public has spoken. People are now saying, I bet she's so annoying to argue with. That big ass jaw and white ass eyes would be irritating to me. Those are not my words. That is somebody in the comments. Somebody else said, this is what happens when you marry a beep. And we're gonna censor that out. We cannot show.
You already know what that is, chat. H.
That word on here, but it starts with a W and ends with an E for the grammatically astute out there. Somebody said, who gives an F? The things people pay attention to blow my mind. Welcome to the internet, brother. Even people on TikTok are saying, Dylan Dennis was right. The Paul brothers always have abuser vibes. They get heated too fast. This divorce is gonna be faster than Britney Spears's. Natalia said, I can already see domestic violence charges coming his way. She should get out while she can. And it's funny to me how they're kind of blaming, some of them are blaming Logan Paul, some of them are, you know, blaming her. But in this situation, I mean, she's literally the one who tried to trip him. I don't know why domestic charges or domestic violence charges would be coming his way.
more women. Let me calm down, Chip. Let me calm down. Women really piss me off sometimes because I'm 99% sure that was a woman that said that, bro. 99.9% sure, actually. Because what in the fuck do you mean? Yep, I can already see the charges coming your way. You see how he kicked his feet like that when you try to trip him? You see how he kicked his foot like that? Girl. That's an abuser. Clock, like, shut the fuck up.
And not hers, but alas, at least we have somebody with common sense in the comment section saying she did ass tried to trip him though. So at this point, a lot of people are just, speculating the end of this relationship, a divorce ensuing. And listen, unfortunately, they're already kind of too deep into this relationship. I mean, they are married. They do have a child together, a baby girl and everything. So if this relationship was to sour this fast, they've only been married about a year or so, right? Less than 2. If the relationship were to sour this fast, you already got Nina Agdal tripping and trying to make this man bust his chin on the ground, and Logan Paul's a multi-millionaire wrestler / YouTuber, content creator. If they were to divorce, it would be tragic. He would lose a lot of money, and it would be hell for him. And she definitely would have made one hell of a come up now that she has a child with him. But yeah, the public posted another video saying Nina has to be Logan's karma because she's actually the wife from hell, followed by this clip of somebody posting saying Nina Agdal calls Logan Paul boring. Oh, that is not good.
The stroller's gonna be assembled in no time.
This is boring. Nobody wants to watch this.
I do want to finish this. No, but I have to do this anyways.
So finish it quick and then build the other shit when they're not filming. This is boring.
Woo! Hey, yo, imagine just trying to be a good wife. A good husband, a good father. You're out here, I suppose. He's trying to build some kind of stroller or whatever for his daughter. And what is she doing aside from just standing up and nagging him and looking at him as if he's a fucking slave? Like,
this is fucking boring. Get a new topic. Just hurry up and fix it and then get a new topic. This is fucking boring. Yeah, I feel it. Like, what is she doing though? She's sitting on the phone, fucking on Instagram Reels, scrolling and shit. On TikTok, scrolling.
God, how about you as the wife go over there, make him a sandwich? I don't know, hand him a wrench, get him a nice cold bevy. Be of some fucking use. Like, I swear to God, I've had people literally do this to me in my life. I'm over here doing some task, a project.
Don't even get me started on that shit, boy. No. You guys know what's worse than doing a project and then people like saying that? It's when you're doing the project. It's when you're doing something and then someone tells you to do it. For instance, I'm washing the dishes, right? I'm going crazy on them. I'm washing the dishes. All I hear from the other room, Corey, make sure you're doing the dishes. Make sure you just want to throw the dishes in the sink and just fucking leave them there, bro. I'm telling you, that shit, whoo, man.
And they're standing over me as if they're the goddamn overseer. Like they're my manager waiting for me to fucking complete the task at hand. Like that would make me just leave the entire premises, I swear.
They'll agree with me.
Honey, nobody's agreeing with you, I swear. Maybe some people will, maybe, I don't know, but I'm certainly not. Do you see his face right now, bro? Why did they post this to the internet? This is why I swear to God, as a content creator, I could never post my business, my anything, my private life to the internet like that. Like intimate moments. Like sure, I can do content outside, vlog and everything, like I'm gonna be doing pretty soon. But the look on Logan Paul's face says it all. And as a content creator, I know some of these moments are exaggerated, but we still do have feelings and emotions. And I swear, hey, maybe the divorce allegations are gonna be, I don't know, coming true. Maybe this supposed karma that Logan Paul is getting now is coming to bite him in the ass.
She's pregnant. We don't want any conflicts. Whatever Nina says, goes.
Whatever Nina says, goes. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Logan Paul's free to have his opinion, but I don't care, bro. Like disabilities, which I suppose pregnancy is technically a disability, doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole. It's not a justification for you to be disrespectful or to be a jackass just because you feel as though that you're carrying my child within your womb. Like, nah, we're not. We're still gonna have some basic decency and respect in this household. Like, but that's just.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to say that. That's just me personally. If you wanna be like that, that's perfectly fine. But we're not about to. Am I gonna be a 10 out of 10. It's been why you carry him up. Maybe, of course, I'm gonna give you the feet rubs, you know what I'm saying? I might even feed you some grapes and shit, you know what I'm saying? I might even get your bath water ready for you and shit. Have it nice at the right temperature for you, you know what I'm saying? Everything like that. Might have a little entree. All types of shit. You're gonna be getting all types of shit. But what you're not gonna do is disrespect me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care at all. I'm gonna be like, what? Oh, nah.
Me, right? And this is why I'm probably never gonna be fit as a husband or a long-term whatever, because I just like expect a decent like a baseline of respect from anybody regardless. Like you could have,
if that don't make us fit, man, then I guess that just don't make us fit, man. I guess that just don't make us fit. But I'm not about to just sit here and let you talk to me crazy because you're on your period or you're pregnant. No, just hell no.
I don't know, autism, Asperger's. You could be having a shitty day. Listen, I've had shitty days a lot throughout my entire life. And as I've gotten older, I realized that it's not other people's responsibility to coddle me in my feelings just because I'm not feeling right that day. Like, no, I still have to actually talk to people and treat people with a baseline of respect out in public, because that is what we do in civilized society. Now, imagine me doing that in public and acknowledging that I still have to be a decent person outside. But the person that you're in an intimate relationship with in private can't understand that that's how they're supposed to treat you in the privacy of your own home too. Like, guys, at this point in my life, man, I just want peace, bro, and respect and decency, and I want to have fun, and I want things to be a vibe. I'm not trying to do all this angry wife, crying kid, tied and bound by fatherly duties. Like, it's just, it seems
angry wife. See, like I'm cool with the whole having a wife, building a family and shit. It just has to be that right one, cause I can't be with a lot of, cause they piss me off too bad. But I've definitely met some cool females. I was like, damn, I really should have cut her up. I was really playing. I really should have did that. But, you know, it's too late now. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not against it, though.
annoying. It seems stressful. It seems like it consumes a lot of money, of which I don't have to waste. Like, I don't have time to see the numbers decreasing in my bank account. Like, nah, I don't have the patience. I don't have the mental or emotional bandwidth. And you know, here we can see this other clip of Logan Paul and his wife leaving this particular event, and he's just looking down at his phone, you know, being really distant from his wife. Looks very disengaged and, you know, detached from the situation at hand. And I don't know what they were arguing about. Honestly, I really don't care. This is a clip that's going viral, and I'm a commentator, so, you know, I'm kind of just like, you know, talking about it. But the comments are saying, you know, you can tell he's still mad about something. Somebody else said, for that man, the cell phone is more important than the woman. Laura said, I don't think the death do us part is a possibility in this case. And somebody else said, marriage makes you happy, with a sarcastic looking side face, creepy ass pervert emoji. Listen, guys, throughout my entire life, people have just said that this is marriage, ups and downs. You're gonna fight, you're gonna argue, and, you know, there's gonna be happy moments, there's gonna be angry moments, you're gonna do all this nonsense. There's the roller coasters. And if that's the case, I don't want it, bro. Why the would I intentionally sign up for a relationship that could literally...
See, I can do the fights, but what we're not, like, I can't do the disrespect. The disrespect. If I'm busting my ass, I'm busting my ass, and then I have to come home and hit the 15-minute complaint, the 30-minute complaint in my ear. Bro, watch out, bro. For real, move. Watch out. Look, and all you want to do every time you get off work is just let it. Yes, I do. I do want to lay down for a second. Can I lay down for a second, please? Like, it's just the disrespect, bro. That's the biggest part for me.
Decrease my overall lifespan. I don't want angry moments. That's retarded. I don't even argue in my own personal life. There's nothing to argue about. If there's a problem, I want the solution. That's it. I'm not doing this emotional roller coaster and then, you know, leading to the possibility of domestic violence charges, as some people alluded to.
No. Now, that is crazy. That shit is crazy, because there's been I've seen multiple situations where he's spitting, where it's like they're just having a really bad marriage and they're always constantly arguing, and then it does lead to like charges being pressed against the man or the woman. It just depends. And that's fucking insane. Don't even get married. Don't even get in a relationship if you're like that. To just sit there and cap because y'all are always arguing and you're mad.
I'm just not gonna do that. But feel free to air your opinions down below in the comment section. What do you think about this entire situation? Yeah.
Great video, Maury. Great video. Shout out, Maury. Shout out, Maury. That being said, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed that video, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.
She call me Luda, bitch, I roll out with my shooters. She wanna fuck me in a Plymouth Barracuda.